You're being exposed to manipulation all the time. It's never obvious. Gaslighting. Hi everyone, I'm Mark. I'm a hypnotherapist. I specialize in helping people overcome anxiety and complex trauma. I'm putting together a playlist which I'm calling Dark Psychology. You can find it up there. In the playlist of videos, I talk about manipulation tactics because many people tell me they're afraid of hypnosis. They're afraid of hypnotherapy. They think it is manipulation. They think it's mind control. The fact of the matter is that you're being exposed to all kinds of manipulation every day. You're being covertly manipulated all the time, virtually everywhere you go. And so learning to spot these tactics is going to make you less vulnerable to them. It can help you to maintain healthier relationships and to make better decisions. So check the playlist. So, as I already said, you're being exposed to manipulation all the time, everywhere you go. We encounter manipulation at work, in friendships, intimate relationships, watching the TV. But manipulation can be tricky to spot, especially if you've grown up in a dysfunctional environment. And virtually everyone, unless you've grown up in the Amazon or somewhere, you've been exposed to these manipulation tactics all of your life. So manipulation can be very tricky to spot. And manipulation often disguises itself as care and concern. Maybe you can think of a time in recent history where you've been manipulated by someone telling you they care about you. At its core, manipulation is about using subtle techniques to manipulate someone's behaviors, beliefs, map of the world for personal gain. And the key word here is subtle. It's never obvious. It's never aggressive. So take a moment to think about, when was the last time someone said, I'm just looking out for you, just doing what's best for you. I know what's going to keep you safe. Whilst these types of statements can come from a genuine place, they are usually covers for manipulation. A manipulator might be steering you towards what they want under the guise of giving you help and useful advice. Here's some common manipulation tactics. Watch this video all the way to the end, so make sure you get them all and see how many you can spot in the coming days. The first very common tactic that manipulators will use is the guilt trip. I grew up being guilt tripped, and I would hear these manipulators using phrases like, after everything I've done for you, I never raised you to be like this. I never thought you'd do this to me. Other people may say things like, I guess I'm just not important enough to you. So these kinds of phrases are designed to make you feel guilty and comply with the manipulator's wishes. Gaslighting. Again, it's something else I have been exposed to a lot in my life. Gaslighting can look like people telling you things never happened when they did, or telling you things happened when they didn't, saying things that are maybe narcissistic, and then when you react to those things, telling you you're too sensitive or too emotional. These kinds of tricks and techniques are going to make you doubt your own experience, your own perception of reality. Number 3 is love bombing. Love bombing often happens very early on in a toxic relationship. Someone giving you excessive compliments, buying you expensive gifts, wanting to spend all their time with you, telling you you're fantastic, you're the best thing since sliced bread. Love bombing early on in a relationship can be a major red flag. It can create dependency. It can make toxic relationships very difficult to leave, to get out. Number 4, the 4th tactic that manipulators will use, they will move goalposts. So when you complete one task, the requirements have changed, the task has changed, the goalposts have moved. This kind of tactic is designed to keep you seeking approval. And again, I wonder if you can remember a time in the recent history where this has happened, maybe on a mass scale. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Number 5 is silent treatment. Withholding communication is a form of emotional abuse. It's punishment for dissenting. It's not taking time to cool down. It is an abusive tactic. So how can you respond to all of this manipulation? First thing you need to do is to set boundaries. Setting boundaries involves developing self-love, developing self-belief, knowing what your values are, knowing what you want and what you don't want, knowing what your goals are. It can start with just learning to say, I understand you're upset right now. I understand how you're feeling, but I won't be pressured into making such a big decision, or, I won't be pressured into doing this right now. I need some time to consider. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Go with your gut instincts. Seek support. Speak to people who are independent of the situation. That could be trusted friends, it could be trusted family members, it could be professional people who can help you to get perspective on what's going on. Make sure the people you're speaking to don't have any kind of vested interest, don't have any connection to the manipulator or the situation that you feel you're being manipulated into. You could seek support in my Facebook group. It's called Inner Child Healing, Breaking Free from CPTSD, and getting opinions from outsiders can help you to gain perspective and to feel strong enough to walk away from manipulative or abusive situations and people. Remember, spotting manipulation isn't about becoming paranoid. It's about becoming aware. It's about protecting your well-being. The most dangerous manipulation often comes wrapped in a bow of help, a facade of care. So stay aware, trust your instincts, and remember that true support empowers you to make your own decisions. If you've liked this video, found it useful, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video with anyone you think needs to hear it, and check the description for the link to my Facebook group. Check the description for the link to my Inner Child Healing Workbook.